We're ready, dude. Let's do some 21 Pilots. I brought all of my gear up here, my pedal board, the guitar that I play every day. It's Drag Path. We're going to bring back an old thing I used to do, which is compare the original to the live one. And there's a new live one that you guys want me to listen to. Here we go. This is the music video. Love their font. Such good fonts. I usually skip the no music parts of music videos, but this is 21 Pilots. And there's the music.
When I see the devil's eyes, I'll look away and smile wide. You found me, then I'll know you're also there. 'Cause proof is in the adversary. You found me. A drag path etched in the surface as evidence. I left there on purpose, a sad sap laying on the surface.
God, it's good.
Can you find me when I see the devil's eyes? A current travels down my spine. You found me. A drag path etched in the surface as evidence.
Yeah.
Left there on purpose, a sad sap laying on the surface.
I love that harmony.
Can you find me? I dug my heels into the gravel as evidence for you to unravel a drag path etched in the surface. Can you find me?
All right, we gotta pause. This is one of those that are really hard to pause. The first thing I noticed is the beginning just had the one voice, right? And then when the harmony came in, it was, I believe, what they call closed harmony, meaning all the notes were close together. So if your chord is like this, me. So if your chord is, all those notes are close together, I could take some of these notes and put them up the octave, right? And that's more of an open harmony. It's further away. So if we were doing a full chord like that, it would be more like. See the notes you can kind of hear there. Sometimes it takes a while to get it. I love sharing this with you guys because it's stuff you don't always think of. At least for me, I didn't always think of this kind of stuff. I just wanted to know the notes. What are the notes? E, G sharp, cool. But it matters where you place the notes. And so what I heard was close harmony, which is, you know, within an octave, I suppose. The boundary's an octave. So you found me, and then you found me. Those were the two bottom and top notes, I think. Anyway. Let's keep it going. We will do the verse chords because it's perfect. It's a 1-4 chord or a 4-1 chord progression, which is about as basic as you can get as far as like unless you're just doing one chord, which I think is cool. But two chords, that's such a beautiful. I can think of so many songs. The one that comes to mind is Elton John, "Candle in the Wind." Goodbye, Norma Jean, though I never do it all. You had the grace to hold yourself. The notes, the melody is so good. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over. Throw a 5 chord. Oh, Peaceful Easy Feeling. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay. What's funny is both those examples are in the same key here. This song is in reverse order. It goes 4-1. I was going to try to not dive too deep into the harmony off the rip, but sometimes things take over. My bad. am I hearing? Quick pause. The drums go from that marching band vibe that it's had this whole time to the got to 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 and then a 1. So 3 3 and 2. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1. I'm trying to keep it just as basic as possible. Boom, 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 boom. Can you find me? Can you find me? Maybe it's that. Can you find me? We'll find out on the next one. I think this is the end, yeah. Okay. Couple of cool things there I didn't have time to really dive into and listen to. Pull the rabbit out of the hat. Also, I didn't catch any of the lyrics or any of the music video. It was way too over my head. So there was a part in there where there was a chord. We'll just say it was an E chord because I wasn't sure, but it had this dissonant, not dissonant, but like it had this suspended note, maybe like. We'll find out though. Okay, let's get right into the awards. 21 Pilots performed Drag Path 52nd American Music Awards. Let's compare. We'll get to the verse too. That verse is beautiful.
When I see the devil's eyes, I look away and smile.
Seems like he's swinging it now.
You found me.
Okay, we're starting off with the chorus.
You're also there. 'Cause proof is in the adversary. You found me. A dry path etched in the surface as evidence. I left there on purpose, a sad, sad laying on the surface. Can you find me when I see?
God, they're doing this thing again. Double synths.
Current travels down my spine. You found me. Oh, a drag path etched in the surface.
Jocals. Is that what you guys call him, dude? I think that if it is that, it's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. Josh singing vocals. You don't hear that every day. There's probably only been 2 songs I've done where he sings and he's harmonizing. Let's bag it up. Hold on. So you found me. I'm still my vote for that. Those chords. It's 4, 6, 5. Everything so far has been basic. Maybe a 2 chord. Again, for those of you who haven't seen my videos on 21 Pilots, I like to talk about their simple chords. Not always. Sometimes they borrow from different keys, but they stay generally, I don't know what I'm talking about. They stay in one key, but they play these chords in ways I haven't heard them before. And there's only 6 or so chords you can use in a key without borrowing from other keys. And so to use those 6 chords in new ways, like play this F sharp minor longer than before. Anyway, this one is kind of more on the traditional side of things, so I like that. But again, I haven't picked up on all the chords just yet. Another thing is because they're not playing like, nobody's playing guitar with that bar chord. When I hear that, I can hear that bar chord a mile away because that's like traditional. But they might be playing like that chord like this. That's the same chord, but all of a sudden it's different. Or this one, same chord, but it sounds a lot different than this. That one triggers in my head right away. Jocals. There we go. There we go, I got it. I think. Taste. Huh? Woo! Just blasting off over here. Oh, there's that dissonant note. I'm not gonna let it slide by this time. It's evidence. I was right. It was an E chord and it was that major 7. Sometimes if you don't think about it, it comes way more naturally. Once I get overthinking, then I'm like, oh, was it this 5/5 chord leading into the flat? No. Still doing this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Snare on every beat, but then here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Dude, that fill. This video's getting long, but I don't care. I want to talk about this. This is what I think makes them a professional band, a two-piece professional band. What I think is cool. Pause. Oh, we're good. The parts that I think are cool is when you're in a band, when you're starting off right away, you don't think is very impressive, right? You want to learn all these cool Master of Puppets fills or pause. Lord have mercy. People think the simple stuff is boring. Where your like bass line is this. Guess what? Every time I play that note, there's room for improvement, right? Like sometimes I cut the note too short. Sometimes I don't even want to get into it. It's so much you can do with one note and the timing. So I think I say all that to say, listen to this drum. So it's cymbal and kick at the same time, which is a classic. That's when you hit a cymbal up here, usually you're hitting a kick drum with your foot, a bass drum. So it's boom and shh at the same time. That's how I'm doing it with my mouth. And then 3 on the snare. That's just 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do it over on this other cymbal to get a different high-end frequency, right? And then you do 1, 2, 1, 2 on the toms. So it's it's so basic and so simple, but you can have 100 drummers play that and it's going to be different between everybody because it's the human feel is what you're listening for. And when he plays, it's like an air of like perfectionism, like they're playing to a click or they're right in time, right? Because they do a lot of loops. So there's probably a beat in their earphones keeping them on time. Not that I don't even want to get into all that. That doesn't take away or add to the musicianship. That's just a different way to do it. I've done it that way. I've done it without, mostly without, but with it has its own set of challenges to stay exactly on the beat. But my point is, his style is very perfect, if you will. But it's not flashy and crazy, although sometimes it is. But no matter how flashy or crazy he gets, it's, what do I want to say? It's simple, but it's not easy. That's what I want to say. If you listen to the guys like Danny Carey from Tool, he's not easy or simple. He's wild and crazy, and he is one of the best drummers of all time. But so is Josh Dun in a different style, in a different way. And I like this style because it requires restraint, right? You're not, and that's not to take away from Tool, or one of my favorite bands of all time, but that's the kind of the cool thing with this band is they have restraint. Tyler's not singing, screaming the whole time. In fact, he only did it once here. Or like the other live performance of The Line, he does that one big scream. That makes, the reason that one big scream is cool is because he's not doing it the whole time. So many bands you're in that aren't, if you're just in a band locally, right? You're just, all of you are kind of trying to compete for the stage, the front of the line. You're all playing way too much, right? It's actually surprisingly difficult to hold back, no matter who you are. And so I think that's what makes these guys professional. I hope that makes sense. I didn't want to sound too soapboxy or lectury. In fact, it was kind of the opposite. I was trying to say like less, you can do so much more with less. So let's finish this thing off, and then I'm gonna go back to the Jocals because that's my favorite part. See, and then they clap. You know why they clap right there? Because he didn't scream the whole time. He saved it for the end. Dude, that's another thing is when you're playing live and you think people are going to clap at a solo and they don't, or you don't think someone's going to clap at a solo. The other day I played a solo that was just like a basic, really simple thing. I wasn't thinking anything of it, and I got applause. And I was like, that's weird. Hold back, dude. You just got to hold back. So this right here, you hold back until the very end, and then you hit this. Also, you can hear his voice switch over, like not a lot. You can, a good singer, you hides the that little break in the voice. He hit it really well. So we're doing F sharp to A. Can you find me? I have to do it real soft because if I try to do that thing, dude, this guitar squeaking is absolutely unhinged. That is crazy. Okay, my point being is, let's just listen to it one more time. You can hear the awesomeness, and it gives you chills because it's the human voice. It's not pitch corrected to death. It's like it's got the harmonics in it. It's got, like, if you don't know music, every note is not just one note. There's a harmonic series, so it's got that note in it, and then it's got all those notes in the note. If it was just a sine wave, like a stripped out frequency, like like a computer beep or something, those don't have this rich spectrum of harmonics. When I play this chord, it's not just these six notes from these 6 strings. It's like a vast, infinite amount of notes. It's got a percentage of every note that you could think of. That's the best way I can explain it. So that when you're singing, you have this awesome, when you lock in, you can really hear it. Can you find me? He almost says, and that A vowel, you almost have to, you almost have to do an ooh vowel in the back to lift that soft palate. It's really crazy, or at least that's what I think. I don't know. Right? It's not just, it's, There's different things in there. So okay, I just, that's one of my favorite things of all time in music is a high note, obviously, right? The old good old fashioned high note. But when it locks in and it gives you chills, it's like music's literally touching the hair in your ears. Little, you know, science. Look it up. All right, guys, this video is getting crazy long, and I have others to film. I got a lot of stuff coming for you. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. What's the next 21 Pilots? I'm back, dude. I gave it a little break. I put out that 5-hour reaction clip of all the songs I did by them, and I'm ready to do some more. So let me know if there's more concert footage I can check out, because that's my favorite. Until next time, peace. Wait, the Jocals. The drag path. We're gonna learn Tyler's part, and then we're gonna do Josh's part and put them together. Oh, so he's a drag path, a drag path, drag path. So he does the fifth and the third, minor third of the chord. A drag path, etched in the surface. Little major 7 in that A there. A drag path, etched in the surface. Etched in the surface as evidence. All right, we're gonna just do that phrase. So a drag path. Is that it? That's so sick. It's kind of like singing a bass line where it stays on one note for longer. A lot of lower notes kind of stay on one note a little more, and the high notes move around, right? Building a tapestry of harmony, which is a classic way to build your chord. So a drag path etched in the surface as evidence. And you can hear me sliding and stuff to get those notes. I'm not a natural bass singer by any stretch. He's hitting them right on with whatever sort of help he's getting on the, you know, with the reverb and the compression and all that stuff. Who cares? He's crushing it. So together it's, let me do it with the chords too. So I'll do the bass line, right, and then the with Jocals. Okay, and then we'll add the other one in there now, which would be, gotta really think here. Wait, yeah, what's that last phrase? Evidence, the surface as evidence. Oh, okay, so here we go. I'm trying to not make this thing squeak here. So without the bass, without the chords, the guitar part, here's the vocals. Nope, I did the bass. How sick is that? Okay, let's try it with the chords here. I kind of have to move stuff around when I do that. It's closed harmony. It's beautiful. That's awesome. I would do that for the whole thing, but again, this video is getting long, so that's a little extra for you guys at the end here. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. I appreciate y'all.